In today's video, the do's and don'ts on how to become a barber for beginners, part 3.
Don Blanco, the barber.
Hey, I'm Don Blanco, a licensed professional barber from California. The goal of this channel is to help barbers on their barbering journey. Here we discuss barbering as a profession, growing your business, the clippers, and beyond. Let's get into it. This is part 3 in a 3-part series of the do's and don'ts. So for our first do, get into school. In most states, educational requirements for barbers are to have a high school diploma or a GED. Then you have to complete an accredited barber training program. That program will get you ready for your state board assessments and qualified to get your license. You want to get your license to become a professional. Don't be satisfied with working out of the house. The benefit of getting your license is your potential is limitless. No one can shut your operation down and you'll be fully legal. Get those L's and call your own shots. Do start improving your techniques. Every week, try to learn a new technique and perfect that over time. The main thing is that you want to learn beyond just the basics of barbering. Don't become overwhelmed. Going to school, learning new techniques, balancing work life, home life, trying to have a social life, all of these things can be overwhelming, but try to balance them all out. What I do is use a calendar and scheduling apps to keep everything on track. Also, you can talk to your mentors about what has worked for them because we've all been through it before. Do take pictures of your work. You can see your strengths and your weaknesses more clearly. And if you're brave, post them to social media. If a month from now you look back on a picture and you're like, ooh, I did not like that cut at all, you know it's working. Those pictures will be documentation of your progression. As you mature in your craft, you'll notice that they get better and better over time. And don't be too embarrassed. After all, no haircut is perfect anyway. Don't ignore what you see. If you notice mistakes that you make in your haircut, just fix them. Fix them right away, even if it takes longer for the haircut to be finished. Both ignoring mistakes and fixing mistakes sets a pattern for you to follow from here on out. In one case, you'll get used to just letting things go. In the other case, you'll set a standard for yourself whereby you fix every mistake you make as you're going along, and you'll do that all the time. Even though it's harder, choose to set a high standard for yourself of fixing your mistakes all the time. If setting high standards and doing quality work is priority for you, hit the like button and let me know something. Do get into a shop. After all your hard work and learning, it's time for you to go pro. By now, you've probably been networking with barbers and barbershop owners. If you've shown willingness to grow and to work hard, an owner will give you an opportunity to work in their shop. Dress nice, be professional, and ask for an interview. Don't base your decision on what barbershop you work at based on the booth rent. Booth rent is the weekly amount you'll have to pay to work at a barbershop. Different barbershops charge different booth rent amounts based upon different factors. Things like popularity of the shop, how much walk-in traffic it gets, and what kind of amenities the barbershops provide for the barbers. Your decision should depend on the growth it can offer you as a new barber. Do be willing to work hard as a barber. If I said it once, I said it a billion times. Barbering is hard work. As the new barber in the shop, you'll be held to accountability. Don't come into work smelling like you just got through smoking or be drinking on the job, no matter what you see OG barbers doing. If you want to gain the respect of other barbers and the owners, put in that work. Figure out the shop hours, come in when the shop opens, and leave when the shop closes. Prove yourself to be a hard worker and you'll be just fine. Don't turn down any fades. You aren't a real barber until you've cut screaming babies, scared kids, elderly people, or someone with special needs. All of those experiences will help mold you as a barber and help you become more well-rounded on your journey. Obviously, in this series, we couldn't cover everything it takes to become a barber as a beginner. Even as a seasoned vet, you'll never stop learning in this profession. If there's something you think I missed or that you'd like to see me cover, leave it in the comments and I'll be sure to respond to you. Don't forget to hit the like button because it really is like money for me and it helps the channel. If you like content like this, consider subscribing for videos every week. And don't forget to hit the notifications so you'll be among the first to get the new videos. Well, that's all I got for today. We'll see you next week. Major cat action.